There is so much to be done here on Deimos. So be it. Let's see what you're made of. Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely contain the deepest and darkest secrets. Find a way to get inside, and the Necroloid will guide you through. See what's happening down there. Tell me what he has been up to.
The combined sample is ready. Hurl it against Orifice Portal and it should open. There. Now we can progress into the tunnels. Do not dawdle! Warning! Toxicity levels in these tunnels are deadly even for Warframes. The vaults lie beyond, but they will be inaccessible until the toxicity has been reduced. Some of the infested are adding to the toxicity level. Deal with them quickly.
Hey, we can use infested ick to keep the toxin off you.
The strongest local infested are inbound. This is their last gasp. Defeat these and we should be clear to proceed. Toxicity levels are dropping now the infested have retreated. We can proceed to the isolation vaults.
Just a little further! You're almost through the icky infested bits! The ruins await! Okay, Chip. Now you just need to beat a necromech so you can explore the ruins in peace. Did I mention that part already?
Ah, the Necromech Guardian is here. Defend yourself, Tenno!
And he's down! Never doubted you for a minute, Chip!
I confess I had my concerns, but that was expertly handled. The Guardian is completely disabled. The Necromech has ceased function. A most satisfactory outcome. Follow me. I will take you to the safety interlocks. The vaults were extended and reinforced many times. The outer layers have all but collapsed under the infestation's relentless spray, but the inner chambers remain unbreached. With the generators all active, it is now possible to open the vault. One obstacle remains. A maximum of 3 errors are permitted before the fail-safe protocol seals the vault. Do not simply guess.
There's all kinds of stuff down here. Some void stuff that never let out of ISO because it was so not fun.
An interesting expedition, I trust? You did well, according to Lloyd. A reward is in order for your efforts. I do hope you'll go again. There is so much more to be found. Things hidden from a mundane gaze. Together, yes, there are bounties, if you have the interest. This moon requires a curious mind and a firm hand. Much has been hidden from us on Deimos. The old ruins beneath the surface must surely... Until our next appointment.
Good. Now take the concoction and throw it against the large cloaca I have marked on the map.
Another alive!
There. Now we can progress into the tunnels. Do not dawdle!
Oh, wow, it's so toxic in here it'll burn your casing off. We need to do something or the vault won't open.
Has been visited
Some of the infested are adding to the toxicity level. Deal with them quickly. Use organic samples to help stabilize yourself against the toxicity levels. The infested carry their own antidote of sorts. The strongest local infested are inbound. This is their last gasp. Defeat these and we should be clear to proceed.
Hey, the tox level's coming down! Now the infested have backed off. We can go to the vault!
The Entrati ruins are close. Keep pushing, and you will be there in no time. There is a necromech guarding the ruins. You will need to defeat it in order to roam the ruins. The Guardian of the Vault approaches. You must defeat it, Tenno.
And he's down! Never doubted you for a minute, Chip! Here's the big guy! He sure ain't pleased to see you, Chip!
Another arm out of action. Excellent work. Almost there.
And he's down! Never doubted you for a minute, Chip!
The Guardian of the Vault approaches. You must defeat it, Tenno. Another arm out of action. Excellent work. Almost there. I confess I had my concerns, but that was expertly handled. The Guardian is completely disabled. Follow me. I will take you to the safety interlocks.
Just a little further! You're almost through the icky infested bits! The ruins await!
There is one last obstacle to overcome before access is granted. Right this way.
spooky, ain't it? I think the family forgot a lot of what's really down here. Even before the infestation, they'd begun to stay away. Well, most of them had.
Warning. Damage registered. Structural integrity at 50%. I can be restored by void energy. Kindly assist if possible. Warning. Damage severe. I cannot hold on much longer. Void energy required. I must retreat. Farewell, Tenno.
An interesting expedition, I trust? You did well, according to Lloyd. A reward is in order for your efforts. I do hope you'll go again. There is so much more to be found. Things hidden from a mundane gaze. You are here to assist. I do appreciate one who is not afraid of a little work. The infestation has covered them now, but there are key installations on Deimos that could still serve us well. Locating and securing one of these places will help the reclamation. Lloyd can give you the details.
Of old, there was an Entrati base installation in this region. See if you can.
Are you gonna look for the old base near here? I'd love to see it again.
A large predatory organism in the vicinity must be removed before we can reclaim the base. Use bait to... In order to proceed, you will now need to gather materials. Good! Now place the materials in the vessel and start the infusion process. This will lure infested to the area. Kill them near the vessel to finish concocting the bait.
A feral predacyte. Menacing in the field. Rather adorable when asleep, don't you think?
Only infested that are terminated in proximity to the vessel contribute to the infusion.
That's no good. You gotta bop the infested near the jug, or we'll get nowhere. That's no good. You gotta bop the infested near the jug, or we'll get nowhere.
Bait successfully deployed. The desired target is approaching. Eliminate it to fulfill mission parameters. Target eliminated! Congratulations on a job well done. Parameters exceeded. Well done, Tenno. In my defense, there was no indication of a second entity, let alone one so unpleasant. Researcher Latrox Oon has agreed to assist our reclamation efforts. Please
Someone's here! I'm saved! Wait, you are here to help? Hello? Laptops? Our Entrati friends have, I suppose, requested that I provide them samples of native fauna. Not the kind of people one can really fail, if you catch my drift. Help? That ugly one just coughed up what we're after. Could you grab a sample for me? Lovely! Think we can get a few more? That's more than enough. I'm in your debt, my gargantuan metal friend. This is the part I hate. When I upload the data, the infested will undoubtedly come sniffing about. Do not let them interfere. Done and done. Every sample uploaded. Science and your enchanted friend owe you a debt. Huzzah!
Excellent work, Tenno. With Latrox's help, we now have full scan data for the area around the base.
Oh, hey! There's a cache nearby. Maybe see...
You will need to release the cache before we can access it. The infestation is protecting itself with a sort of barrier membrane. Move inside the barrier before attempting to damage the infestation. As I predicted, no harm can be inflicted from outside the infested barrier. Proceed inside.
Nothing. Maybe we can find another way to break it free. What's that connected to it?
No, you cannot breach the... You cannot breach the infestation from outside its protective barrier. The infested substrate has formed tumors anchoring the cache. Blast them free! As I predicted, no harm can be inflicted from outside the infested barrier. Proceed inside. That is the last small tumor. Now return to the main growth and break it open.
Woohoo! What's in the box? Well, blasting things was more fun than opening the box.
Good work, Tenno. There are useful materials here that will assist us in the reclamation project. It will be necessary to... Hive located. Destroy it with weapon fire. Infested activity spiking. They will be upon you soon. All hostiles down. Move on and...
Oh, look! There's a hive! Nuke it! Okay. Oh, look! There's a hive! Nuke it! Dad, hope you're ready! That's the lot! You dealt with the Scratchikins double quick!
Efficiently done! Now we can continue the restoration project unimpeded. You are in proximity to the base location. Once I reactivate the dormant...
You keep this part locked down for a bit. Okay, Chip? Oh boy, I think you made them mad. There's a bunch more coming!
You have eliminated more than half of them. Keep it up!
Clear. Lloyd tells me there are strong connections across the network. The reclamation is a success.
A crushing and comprehensive victory. The infested have lost their appetite for now.
Bravo! Annihilate that life form. Obliterate any morsel of data we might have gleaned from it.
Shall we? Thank you, dear. Very kind. Scurry back quick. Skippity hop.
I am open to dialogue. Until our next appointment.
None of the monstrosities you'll find out there are as fearsome as the demons inside my mother's head. Indeed. Bye for now, you shiny.
Let us negotiate. On Deimos, be aware of...
I have the honor of a name, and a little taste of freedom. Whatever you're doing out there, Tenno, keep at it. As you wish. I shall languish in weary solitude until you return.
Did you come to talk about mining? How did you know that's my well... Poot. Lloyd says the citrine story is
Those with sentience, Otak.
Oh! Together, we will build the future!